Welcome back to S.WigginsTV. I'm your host, Worldwide Wiggins. I'm back with something new again. Today we finna cover 10 hoods in LA, Bloods and Crips, that started in LA or the LA County area and relocated to other areas, whether it be in other parts of LA County or other parts of California. Before we start, got a few quick things to address. Unfortunately, I had to take down the 11-8 East Coast Crip interview that I done because shouts out to the 11-8s that I spoke to. They didn't approve of who was speaking for their hood, and they had a stern talk with me, a very important talk with me for sure, man. I want to make sure I'm respectful of my elders and everybody, you know what I'm saying? So, they just wanted to be represented the right way and truthfully and with no blemishes, and they don't really do interviews like that. And remember, 11-8, they don't play, so they wanted to put that out there. And so for sure, shouts out to 11-8. Yeah, before we start this episode, I want to make sure I'm gonna have to take little bits and pieces from my previous episodes of Forgotten Hoods just for this one. So yeah, let's get straight into the 10 hoods that branched off into other areas. First up, IVC. IVC is one of the Inglewood Crip hoods near the borderline of Inglewood/Hawthorne. They was previously known as the Inglewood Village Crip, but now they're known as the Imperial Village Crip. They used to have a hood on 65th Street in South Central. As far as the area, I wasn't really able to, get a clear understanding where, but for sure, OGs confirmed. There was actually a hood called the Bonsala Hustlers, or the Bonsala Hustlers, however you say that, the street after Figueroa, you know what I'm saying? So it was in that area, that vicinity for sure, or close by, but yeah, just making sure. All right, next, Queen Street Bloods. Queen Street Bloods is a small hood based out of far west Inglewood, California. It's known for rappers like Mac 10 and Bosco, and for a small hood, hey, they get down. But did you know they once had another hood over on 76th Street in what is now most notably known as the Swans Hood? Now, roughly, they used to stretch from around 76th Street over close to 78th, 79th, and from Avalon to Central. Now, I'm hearing they also push 300 block, 400 block, 500 and all that. And I'm hearing that, I'm not sure about the area, but there's still a few of them still around. So, hey, y'all still there, you know what I'm saying? Are you watching this? Hey, click on my channel. My number's on my channel, bro. Hit me up. I'd love to do something, a little interview or whatever. For sure. All right, next, you got the 103rd Menlos, or 103 Menlo. We all heard of the Menlos in South Central, clicked up with 6'7", making rolling 70s. But like I said, I was told at one point in my Forgotten Hoods, they used to be 103rd Menlo, or 103 Menlo. The person that told me said it was over in Westmont on 103rd between Dinker and Western. And they got their start when a couple of 6'5" Menlos moved to the hundreds. One of my Wixers told me they was actually known as the 187 Menlo, not 103 Menlo, which is not a diss to Menlo, but actually a tribute, because, 187, they basically saying they got hitters from their hood. All right. Hollywood Bloodstone Village. The Bloodstone Village is a reputable Dabu hood that originated in the East Side Low Bottoms near 52nd and Hooper Avenue. But did you know that they got another hood out there in North Hollywood? This North Hollywood chapter stretched from Lancaster Avenue to Cahunga, if I'm saying it right, and then from Chandler to Addison. This section distinguished themselves by calling themselves the name Magnolia Boys / Magnolia Block, which is a street that runs through the heart of their hood. In the original Bloodstone Villa hood, they are at war with other Bloods like the Fadus Pueblo. However, in this hood, they mostly beef with the Mexicans, a hood called the Southside Vinland Boys, who occupy a nearby building called the Clump Apartments. They also share half of their hood with another Mexican gang called the North Hollywood Locos, who go further up to North Burbank Boulevard. The West Covina Mob Paru. Believe it or not, Mob Paru was a smaller Paru hood in Compton until Suge Knight, the former founder of Death Row Records, brought money and notoriety to the set, but I'm not taking away any credit from him. A few G's moved out from Compton/Linwood to West Covina and started the set out there. But they also have a presence in Covina as well, because there's West Covina and then there's Covina, two separate cities. In West Covina, they hood stretch from Grand Avenue to Azusa Road, and from Cypress to the 10th Freeway, which is used as like they borderline. Similar to the original Mount Paru in Compton/Linwood, they pretty much beef with everyone in the area, especially the racist Azusa gangs and the Crips, like the West Covina neighborhood Crips and many others. The Watergate Crips, I've been showing love on my channel. Like I said, you know what I'm saying? They go from Van Ness to Crenshaw and from Imperial to the freeway. And they part of the Rolling Hundreds. But they got another hood in Santa Ana, Orange County area. They got established over there since the 1970s. They main set over there, you know, they push is 500 Daisy Street. A reputable who came from the Santa Ana Watergate Crips was known as S.WigginsTV, who passed away in 2008. He was full-fledged with the business, so I like to give a special rest in peace to him. And shouts out to both Watergates. All right, next, you got the Tonguey Crips. The Tonguey Crips, they done had a hood from Inglewood to almost every city in the South Bay, even all the way to Long Beach, and if I recall correctly, somewhere, you know, even up there in Northern Cali and out of state. So far, I done heard of the Inglewood Tongans, Hawthorne Tongans over there on 135th, if I'm not mistaken. If I remember well, like back in the day, you know what I'm saying, in the 130s, Carson Tongans, if I'm not mistaken. Even Tongan for Life Crips out there in Long Beach. You know, Tongans is pretty much everywhere. As a mama who came as an immigrant from another country, I salute the Tongans. You dig? Next, you got the Brims. I tried to call somebody, and they ain't even answer their phone, but it's all good. Shouts out to the Brims. And like I've been told by multiple Brims, if you from one, you from all of them. But today, more specifically, we gonna touch on the 6 Deuce. They a reputable Damu set at South Central. Y'all know exactly where they at, you know, over there by Harvard Park, so I ain't gotta do no illustration. But did you know they got a hood over there in Lompoc? Now, if you a jailbird like me, when you hear Lompoc, you automatically think, yeah, we talking prison, we finna do some time. But nah, it's actually a city, you know, up north from Los Angeles, and it had got so active up there, they gave Lompoc the nickname Lompton. Look what we done did to him. Hey, all you Brims out there in Lompoc, you better pay homage to Compton, man. Nah, I'm just playing. But yeah, I've been hearing the Brims, you know, in Lompoc, they been getting it cracking up there, you know what I'm saying, in a major way. So, you know what I'm saying? Yup, I can't hate on that. Salute. Hey, part 2 with Nino Brim coming soon, man. Believe that. All right, next, you got the Raymond Ave Crips. The Raymond Avenue Crips have numerous hoods in California and out of state, to the point they go by the name the world famous Rays. Apart from the original 120th Street hood in West Athens, the 10 Deuce hood in Inglewood, and the Pasadena Raymonds, they used to have a hood called the Pico Raymonds. This one used to go from Pico to Venice and stretch from, I forget the street, but all the way down to La Brea. Now, this is a rough estimation, you know what I'm saying, from what I heard. If they had an OG, you know, I'm going to just give the initials. I don't know if they want their business out there, you know what I'm saying. But the OG names was BD and DD. And I heard they started it over there. And I definitely heard back in the 80s, oh yeah, it was some hitters over there. All right, now you got the First Street East Coast Crips. The First Street East Coast Crips, as I said numerous times, had a stronghold in the Aliso Village near East Los Angeles, and they was doing their thing for a long time. But when, you know, they went through relocation problems when they projects got torn down. They did not get pushed out, and they was gentrified, you know what I'm saying, and turned into a Latino section renamed from Aliso Village to Pueblo de Sol, which means the Sun Village, or Village of the Sun. On the last Forgotten Hoods, I also forgot to mention that besides Pacoima, they also briefly relocated to the 40s in West Side South Central. But, as of now, I'm hearing that, they relocated to Pacoima for the most part. But, as well as other areas, but I want to make sure, I'm pretty accurate with this one. That's all I got today, man. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, and yeah, man, we gonna keep it cracking, man. Gas coming soon. I'm out of here. Quick!